Ladies, is this keyboard creamy enough for you? Now this is the Aula S75, which is different from the F75, although they are very, very similar. They're both gasket mounted for a plush typing experience. They are both getting tri-mode connectivity to run it wired or wireless. They both got flippy feet, and they both have a screen and a knob. But personally, I do love the layout of the S75 better than the F75. The toggle switch for your tri-mode connectivity is now on the side of the case, which is way more convenient. I also love how the screen is on the lower portion of the keyboard, which is easier to see, and you are getting some beautiful RGB now on the side of the case. And at nighttime, that looks absolutely beautiful. Under the hood, you are getting the star vector switch, which is a pre-lubed linear switch. This is truly a very beautiful keyboard at a very affordable price. And it's probably why these are impossible to keep in stock. Aula just did a fresh restock, so if you want to snag one before they're all gone, I left you that link below. I want a cute creamy keyboard with a number pad. Well, I guess today is your lucky day. This is the Aula S98 Pro. As you heard, it is super creamy sounding, and you are getting the numpad with the large 0 key, which is essential. But you're also getting a fully customizable TFT screen. I know that you're gonna love playing with my knob. You got the tri-mode connectivity, so you can run this wired or wireless. This is compatible with Mac and Windows. Super plush gasket mounted structure for those long days of typing. You got the 2-stage flippy feet to adjust your typing angle, and you got the south-facing RGB. Now, what makes this keyboard sound super creamy is this Leobog flower switch. It's a pre-lubed linear switch with a built-in RGB diffuser, and you gotta love the fact that the switch is pink to match the keyboard. These were sold out for quite some time, so if you want to take advantage of the fresh restock and the discounted price, I left you that link below. 3 things that make a good gaming keyboard. Nowadays, it has to be Hall Effect, but it's also gonna have rapid triggered dynamic keystrokes and snappy tappy. The second thing is clean aesthetics. Your gaming setup has to look better than all your friends. And 3, it seems like nobody can go without shine through keycaps these days, and this Epomaker G84HE has all 3. But this keyboard is also extremely fast. It's got 8K polling rate with 0.125 millisecond response time. You're also getting tri-mode connectivity, so you can run this keyboard wired or wireless, and it's Mac and Windows compatible. Epomaker is calling this an 80% keyboard, so it's going to be slightly bigger than your 60 or 65% keyboards, and makes this keyboard more practical outside of gaming. The side RGB strip lights is also a huge bonus, and somehow Epomaker has made this extremely affordable. Let's quickly run through a sound test. Now for a budget Hall Effect gaming keyboard, this does sound pretty good. There's a very limited amount of these left in inventory, so I left you that link below. My stream controller is better than yours. And before I explain why this is better than yours, this is 50% off, which is putting it at 55 bucks. This is the Ulanzi D200H. So there's a couple features on my stream controller that yours doesn't have. Number 1, on the side, I have a SD and micro SD card reader. I got 2 high-speed USB 3.0 ports and a high-speed USB Type-C port that delivers 100 watts of power. I also love this big button they have in the corner, which displays your time, but if you actually push the button, it'll show your CPU and your GPU usage. And this pretty much does everything those $200 stream controllers do at a fraction of a cost. You can trigger all your actions in OBS. You got 13 customizable macro buttons, so you can pull up all your apps or different softwares you want to use, which is extremely handy when you want to switch camera angles or do certain actions while you're editing videos. And depending on what lights you use, you can actually control all your lighting from this stream controller. I think Ulanzi absolutely nailed it when it comes to aesthetics as well. It's super sleek yet compact, so it doesn't take up too much space on my desk. With the 50% off sale, this puts the Ulanzi stream controller at 55 bucks. And you know these aren't going to last very long, so I left you that link below.